Joining us now from Senate Armed Services, Oklahoma Senator Markwayne Mullin. Senator, it's great to have you on. Your reaction to all
Thanks,
this, we've got thousands of U.S. service members overseas there. This news is coming in. Israel's Benjamin Netanyahu now just said the people of Iran should know Israel stands with the people of Iran. Is he going to attack Iran?
You know, I don't know, but if I was Iran, I'd be, if I'm in leadership in Iran, I'm getting rid of all electronics. I'm not having a pager, not having a two-way radio. I'm not having a cell phone because we see the reach that Israel can have on leadership. I won't be going underground if I was them. I wouldn't even be meeting, because if Iran said that they're going to continue the attack and Israel responded by, "You will feel this," I believe they better understand the capability that Israel has. At the same time, Liz, both of us know that this would never have taken place if President Trump was in office.
Right.
Because you have an absent of the United States. When you have an absent leader like we have in Harris and Biden, it creates an opportunity for a vacuum to take place, which is taking place right now. Harris has allowed daylight to be between our relationship with Israel. If there was no daylight there, if we had complete resolve with Israel, knowing that we're going to stand with them in their war against terror, just like the rest of the world stood with us for 20 years on the war on terror, if they understood that, Iran would have never done what they did tonight. 181 ballistic missiles, Liz, is the most that's ever been shot at a nation.
Yeah, now we're hearing possibly a hypersonic missile. I mean,
right.
What we've seen is even the New York Times in 2019 said that Trump's sanctions on Iran meant Hezbollah fighters would not be getting paid. I mean, the Biden-Harris White House acts like they're the smartest people in the room, but they've given tens of billions of dollars in sanctions relief to Iran, and this is what Iran has been doing. I mean, Secretary of State Mullin just said, you know, in a op-ed, we are geopolitically stronger. NSA Jake Sullivan said last year the Mideast has been the quietest it's been in 2 years, in 2 decades rather. You know, Senator, this has been in this catastrophic failure of this Biden-Harris White House and the Mideast, and now we've got multiple October surprises. Now at least 142 dead, entire towns wiped off the map from Hurricane Helene, millions of homes and businesses without power. You know, Trump went quickly to the southern states in, you know, Georgia. Joe Biden hasn't gone yet. He's going to go tomorrow. He was at the beach. Kamala Harris hosting fundraisers in California. When you see all this, by the way, let's show the footage of Kamala Harris refusing to take questions about FEMA relief efforts. She's accused of staged photo ops here. When you see what's going on, these are multiple October surprises and chaos and disorder. It's going to hit the vice presidential debate tonight.
Right. Well, what you're seeing is a crumbling of a fake leadership role that Kamala Harris and Joe Biden has been putting out. They've been saying words thinking the American people will believe what they say, but what we're seeing is the house of cards are falling. You're seeing it in the Middle East. You're seeing that our energy prices are through the roof. You're seeing that their lack of leadership when disaster hits. What you saw with President Trump is he immediately took a leadership role because it's who he is. He showed up and he started actually making things take place, even contacting Elon Musk and saying, "Hey, can you put Starlink up? We need to have connectivity there. We can't get hold of people. They can't reach people. We don't even know if they need help because cell phone towers are knocked down." That wasn't Biden making that phone call. That wasn't Harris making that phone call. That was President Donald Trump making those phone calls.
Yeah, you know, that was the beginning. By the way, Joe Biden canceled a government contract for Starlink earlier this year, $900 million U.S. government contract for Elon Musk's Starlink. I mean, we know that FEMA had been putting up Starlink to get help to people in these half-dozen states. But, you know, the other thing, too, is when you see what's going on, the beginning of Trump's comeback was when he made his stunning comeback, was when he went to East Palestine, Ohio. That was the beginning of his turnaround. He is talking about showing up. They're not showing up. They're saying we're helping, but they're not showing up.
Well, part of your job is showing up, and what you're seeing is true leadership too. I tell this story quite a bit, Liz, about how Donald Trump showed up for my wife and I when my son Jim Mullin got hurt. Is because he cares about people. He shows up in these places not because he's trying to be a politician. It's because he truly cares, and that's what a leader does.